Hello again. As I have in the past made fairly clear, I think, I'm very far from being a fan of forced diversity, preferring instead to eliminate prejudice wholly and then let things take their course. In an attempt to capture votes from the Labour Party, the Conservative Party chairman has now promised that half of all Conservative MPs will in the future be women. He says that this reflects the fact that half the population are women. Yes, that dreadful phrase about reflecting the community we serve, reflecting the population. It's more often used in connection with ethnic minorities, and it's now the official policy for the Conservatives. The chairman of the Conservative Party thinks this is a vote catcher because many members of the public are disgusted to hear that a Tory MP was watching pornography on his mobile in the House of Commons. It's a way of deflecting attention from this, of course. I've remarked before that men and women often want different things, and there are definite and gendered preferences for jobs which are completely independent of any prejudice or sexism. Many women like working with babies and children, for instance, but few wish to empty dustbins or work on trawlers. Why we should engineer a situation where half of any particular profession are women is an utter mystery. This kind of thing has been done elsewhere and it's not really been all that successful. One remembers Cressida Dick, who was the worst commissioner of police for the metropolis in living memory, and was only given the job because people felt it was about time a woman did it. All that insisting on that half of MPs are going to be women will achieve nothing other than to ensure that brilliant candidates who are men will be brushed aside in favour of more mediocre ones who just so happen to be women. This is what inevitably happens when you compel people to follow such plans. There was a time when we could look to the Conservative Party to be resistant to change and to move slowly in dismantling any traditional institutions or practices, but not anymore. These days they are more radical and keen to change things as fast as possible than the Labour Party or Liberals are. They may pick up a few votes from disaffected members of those parties by means of these wacky new policies, but I have an idea that they will in the process lose many voters who traditionally voted Tory. In the description to this video I give a link to a news item which describes this new foolishness.